Dear listener, ClockTower is intended for mature audiences and might be inappropriate or possibly triggering to some. Many of the themes and events in ClockTower are inspired by weird fiction as well as similar concepts, which means the show can get dark. If that isn't something you enjoy, please listen at your own discretion. We here at the ClockTower care about you, so please put your mental health first. Our show will be here when you're ready.
Welcome to Season 2 of ClockTower, a D&D 5e experience. To all our old and new listeners, we're excited to have you here with us. ClockTower is a D&D campaign turned audio drama, played with a custom class and a few house rules that we as a group collectively enjoy. If you find yourself getting a little lost, there's always older episodes to guide you back to the path. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and welcome to the ClockTower. You feel the rough texture of the rusted ladder as you descend down and land on the dusty stone floor again. Illuminated by Trinket's lantern, you see skeletons reluctantly returning to their catacomb beds to, once again, you assume, wait and do nothing. Notes leads you through much of the catacombs without saying anything, as it seems he doesn't need the light to know where he's going, and his cloak dusts the ground as he leads with the clack of his staff. And eventually, as he has you go downstairs, walk through long hallways, he turns over his shoulder without stopping and says, "So, what have you guys been up to?"
The usual, go to new places, talk to new people.
Run into the body of a dead god, creature kind of thing. The whole 9 yards. Pretty normal. How have you been, besides centuries of boredom?
Oh, well, I'm only bored here on this world. There's a lot of, other things going on, but, here, I don't know, I've just been enjoying looking at the site. The ocean is really nice. Have you guys ever seen the ocean?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. It's nice. It's calm.
Yeah, it cannot be sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes the ocean can get real angry, and then it gets big. It can, destroy cities. Kind of like you guys.
Yeah?
We were on a boat once.
Oh, yeah. How was that good? What was that like?
We fought a giant monster.
And then the ocean got mad.
Yeah, ocean got angry.
Killed a guy.
But it was a really good trip before that.
Yeah, that's true.
We met a bunch of sailors who taught us how to work on a ship.
You ever been on the ocean, Barrett?
Yeah.
Oh, do you still not like skeletons?
Depends. Are they trying to steal my skin?
Well, I told them to stop. I'm not trying to steal your skin.
Yeah. You're all right.
Notes nods at you and continues forward.
So you guys are okay? You're doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. Kind of a point right now where we're just looking for, I don't know, maybe it feels like we're trying to reach for something, but we're just not tall enough yet. We're climbing a staircase, but we're at a landing. It's an interesting feeling.
I don't really know what that means, but yeah, I hope that works out well for you.
Trinket, as you're walking, you see one of the skeletons in the alcove wave at you.
I wave back.
It nods. As you guys keep going, occasionally Notes make some small talk. Seems like this is a pretty long journey. It takes about 2 hours to walk all the way down, and eventually you get to a rough-hewn, almost natural staircase. That as you walk down, you see every step you step down, lanterns on either side of you light up with this sort of purple fire, which makes you guys pause for a second, a new light, but no, it's just It's just purple. It's actually a light spell that goes on as you go deeper. And then when you go to the very bottom, it opens up into this massive cave room. And there are like lights, torches along the walls that light up with this sort of like bright purple light that casts everything in a weird hue, and a big chandelier. But your eyes are not immediately drawn to the lighting of this room because there is a massive skeleton just like toppled over, slumped behind what looks like a massive stone throne that would fit this skeleton, that takes up most of the room. You see Notes like calls out in the cave and goes,
Hey, Your Highness, there are ClockTower agents here to see you.
And then for a second, you guys are wondering if this massive skeleton is gonna move. And then from behind the stone chair, you see a small skeleton with a little crown and a cape walk out and go,
Oh shit, hey guys! How's it going? Wait, what are you doing here?
Same thing we always are.
Checking in, seeing what's going on.
Skeleton King walks over to you and looks at Notes, and it's almost like the two of them seem to have a small conversation without saying anything, and Skeleton King nods at Notes, and Notes nods and then puts his hood up and then walks away. As Skeleton King turns back to all of you guys and went,
So the ClockTower sent you here, huh?
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Apparently. This happens a lot, right?
Yeah, so I should probably talk to you guys at this point. This is, are you, like, okay? You guys fine?
I mean, we just went through like a heavy emotional. We said goodbye to Rock.
Skeleton King nods and goes,
Come over here, come over. I have, like, a little house that I made in the bones of my old body. Come on.
The bones feel
and
okay.
then Skeleton King, like,
Old body.
walks over to the stone throne and the giant skeleton that's all like laid out here. And you see that there's been like a collection of like garden chairs, and there's a little table back there. There's like a couch and a table and a little library reading nook area. It's like he's like set up a little house for him that the rib cage like goes over, almost like a roof where the rib cage meets the stone of the chair. He's got some candles burning. They're scented like vanilla. And he sits down in he sits down in one of the chairs, and Skeleton King looks at all of you guys and goes,
Maybe you guys should, like, take a seat. I think you probably have a lot of questions for me, and I have some things I think I need to tell you.
Sure. Sam like sits down awkwardly on the floor.
Make your friends a wall.
Sam, I have chairs. There's like a couch there. I know you guys love couches.
Sam looks at the couch with disdain.
Oh, sorry. Maybe you don't love couches. I'm sorry. That was a bad assumption.
Barrett just sits down, like elbows on knees, and leans forward. All right, what are you getting at?
Okay, so like, I've been here for centuries. This was the first world that I existed in. God, how much do I even explain of this? This seems like a lot.
Well, first off, you said this is your old body that we're... As he, like, waves his finger around.
Skeleton King looks at the giant bones and goes,
I had a problem with scope, okay? It was it's kind of grandiose. Okay, look, okay. Do you guys know what the soup is?
Yeah.
We saw the soup.
We just saw it.
Okay, so like, just so you know, everything comes from that soup. Like, all of creation exists already in a form just like trying to get out, trying to exist. All the monsters that you guys go, like, that's me. I'm one of those. I clawed my way desperately to exist beyond the normal scope of what I should exist. I struggled and I won the race to get out of the soup, and I broke through and made it into this world here. And when I did, I knew what I was and what I wanted, and I wanted to be me.
The king of skeletons.
Yeah, so when I got here, how do I put this? Everyone's skeletons woke up, ripped their skin off at once, and decided to worship me.
They decided, huh?
Yeah, the skeletons fucking love me.
They just did that all on their own, no coercion.
No, so here's the thing. I control and have dominion over all skeletons. And, like, you know how you're, like, as a person, I don't know if ClockTower agents are the same if I'm being completely honest, but you know how, like, people are a brain driving their body and, like, all of your thoughts and actions come from your brain? When I exist on a world, your skeleton also has opinions. And its first opinion is that it loves me. Like, here, look.
And Skeleton King flicks their finger. Sam, make a 35 Constitution save, or your arm raises up.
15.
Sam, your arm raises on its own, and then...
It's whispering in my brain!
And then Skeleton King lowers a hand and goes, shh, go to sleep.
So, as soon as I appeared on this world, I won. Everybody was skeletons. We had a big party. We burned everything down. I lorded over everything. The ClockTower sent some guys to stop me. It killed this guy behind me. And then I just, like, woke up on a different world. But, like, all the skeletons were still... So here's the thing, right? If you killed every skeleton on this world except for one, I would just become that skeleton and wake up in that skeleton. Anywhere there are skeletons in existence, I can be. I've broken out into existence now, and now I exist. And it's really hard to get rid of me.
You seem very self-actualized.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, so here's the thing about that, Sam, my good friend. I destroyed this world.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
Yeah.
Do you know what there is in this world now?
Skeletons.
Fucking nothing. Even the skeletons are bored. It sucks here. It absolutely sucks. I fought so hard to exist, to get here, to be this. And I realized that everything that I had wanted was fucking bad. It was terrible. And then I had this, like, thought, this realization, that if I fought so hard to exist, if I could be anything, why did I want to be a monster?
You know what, Skeleton King? I'm proud of you.
Thanks. You know what? I think you might be one of the only people who's ever told me that, but thanks. But so here's the thing. So I started trying to do other things on other worlds, and people kind of had a problem with their skeletons doing things. And it is actually really hard for me to convince the skeletons not to rip themselves out of bodies and worship me. That part I'm not lying about. If I'm not actively controlling the skeletons, they often control themselves.
Right, it's like compulsion, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to make rules, and I started creating, like, subconsciousnesses of myself to manage things a little bit better. That's what Notes is. He's like a version of me that I separated from myself and gave consciousness to. It was very complex. I think this is all a long way of saying, of like really explaining to you, I'm like stupid powerful.
Yeah.
I'm very, very strong. You couldn't destroy me if you wanted to. And you're ClockTower agents. But that's the thing. I started trying to do anything on these worlds, and I found somebody who needed even more help than I did. And it's you guys. Well, not you specifically, but ClockTower agents. All of you are so sad and lost, and you don't know what's going on, and you don't know why you're here or what the point is. You fought so hard to exist like me, but you don't even remember it. And the thing is, I started just giving a couple of the ClockTower agents I met some easy wins. And then I started noticing that the agents that got sent to me were sadder and worse off, and I watched them when they beat me, and watched them high-fiving and congratulating themselves as everything like faded out, and I would wake up on a different world. And then I realized the ClockTower was sending agents to me when they needed help. Do you know how often I see a group of ClockTower agents?
I imagine like every couple days, or?
Well, yeah, I see ClockTower agents like every day. But the thing is, do you know how often I see the same group of ClockTower agents?
Oh, not often?
Like once, Sam.
Oh, and this is like, Sam, like it holds up their hands, like the 5th time?
Yeah, you see now why I'm having this little, and it's here, on the first world that I ever existed. I think, look, guys know that the clock tower, like, can't talk, right?
Actually, it can.
Oh, well, this is news to me.
Wait, it also has rules.
Jaeger wiggles his hand like,
But can you think of a reason why the clock tower might have sent you to me again for, like, the 5th time? Like, you guys aren't okay. You can't be okay.
Well, I mean, we had some pretty rough missions. Pretty much every mission for, 5 missions now?
Like 8 missions.
Yeah.
We've almost permanently died.
It's been a lot of this blue light that's kind of killing us.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
And then last mission, we ran into Rock, like we said.
I thought that Rock, you know what, I don't need to keep going with the bit. I know what happened to Rock, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so, you know the Reacher got Rock.
I know what the Reacher is. Look,
Reacher's
we
dead.
don't all know each other, but I know about a lot of the other things that have, like,
Yeah.
struggled to exist. Like, have you seen those alligator things with, like, the many heads?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those things, they're like rats.
Oh,
They're really good at getting out of the soup, and they just keep doing it.
that makes sense.
Right. And
We ate Rock our first mission.
I just wanted to comment too, like, I think a lot of the time, like, I don't blame you for, you know, the moment you have creation, you spent however long fighting to exist. The first thing you do is to struggle and fight, right? Like, I think that's instinct. If all you've ever known is trying to fight for your survival, the first thing you want to do is secure it. So, it's sad what happened to this world. I feel bad for the people here, but I don't think you should blame yourself for trying to do your only instinct.
Oh, how do I explain this? I understand that what I did to this world is terrible, and if I could go back and undo it, which I think is why you're here, because that wasn't here before. And Skeleton King points to a globe on the table and goes, I would, in a second, and whenever you guys are ready, please take that thing and do whatever it is with you that you do with it, and I guess the clock tower will do with this world whatever it does.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I could do the whole haha funny skeleton man bit again and, like, let you guys beat me up. I didn't think that was the right thing to do the last time I met you, and I kind of had this thing going with Donnie. I really liked Donnie. That guy, man, he just had a really good heart. I know it's kind of like his whole bit, but, like, he really did. Yeah, the fact that the tower sent you to me again means that you guys have had, like, a really hard time.
Yeah, I mean, we're making through it, and we're growing and learning, but we haven't made a whole lot of progress on our agenda.
What's your agenda? Do you guys have, like, a thing you're doing besides being clock tower agents?
Yeah, I mean, hence why we've been trying to talk to the tower. We've been trying to go to specific places.
Do you think that maybe if you're trying to talk to the tower and the tower sent you to me, this is the tower's way of trying to tell you something?
I'm coming to that conclusion, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it is good to see you, though.
It's really
it is.
Look, I'm excited to see my friends again. Like, you guys are the Clock Tower agent group in all of existence that I exist within, and there's a lot of me. You guys are the only ones I've seen this many times. I'm not kidding when I say I think you might be my best friends. And I know this might be kind of rude to say, but, like, as much as I like seeing you, I honestly hope I never have to see you again. Like,
Yeah.
I would like to see you, but, like,
Yeah.
I have carved out a new existence for myself, and it's to help Clock Tower agents. And I don't want to have to keep helping you guys. I would like you to be okay. Especially, like, I really care about you guys, and the fact that you're here, I'm, like, really worried.
Well, the owl could use the help, honestly.
Skeleton King looks very serious and looks away for a second and goes,
Barry, you can't help people who don't want to help themselves. The owl doesn't want help. It doesn't want to change things. It wants to be angry. It wants to keep doing the things that it's doing.
We solved their truth, yeah.
Did it tell you that?
Yeah.
Right. I would say that maybe don't believe everything the owl tells you.
Same nods.
I'm not trying to be rude or dogpile on someone who's hurting. Like, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
The owl might be hurting, but it's still actively hurting people. And
Yeah.
other things. And Clock Tower agents especially, which if the rest of this conversation was not any other indication, I take that kind of personally. I don't like the owl because it causes most of the problems that I have to then fix. The clock tower has... It is an exponential ramp that the owl keeps messing things up, and I keep having to talk to people. Do you guys know about this thing called the Harvest Wars?
Yeah, the owl caught
Because
it.
I've had to talk to a lot of agents who just saw it or were there, and they're really not okay. Like,
There's a support group.
that's great. I wish I could go and just, like, give some people some hugs.
Bear, the owl might have caused that. When I touched the flower crown girl at the last mission, their partner used the sight as the weapon. And her last words were, "Don't listen," but I think they might have failed that.
Honestly, like the main tying thread even to that is this weird, awful light that might be from a corrupted version of the owl's light. Honestly, like it's kind of been the running theme for all of our missions lately. That and dealing with the aftermath of that light.
It's usually used and abused.
So where it comes from, like I don't know where we're running to.
How to cancel it besides the
Yeah,
weapon?
like I'd love to solve that problem, but I feel like I'm mopping up leaks on a sinking ship.
And it seems like we're looking for a particular person that can help people get onto the only lifeboat that we're aware of. And it feels like we're just constantly sinking and not really reaching a horizon.
Well, if there's anything I've learned from other clock tower agents, it's that the clock tower can't really talk. Well, I guess it can, but it
Doesn't
can't really
have much
talk
to
in a
say.
traditional sense. So if all it can do is send you to places and put you on missions, I think that it tries to help or teach you the things you need to know so that you can do the next thing you need to do. At least that's what I've been able to gather. I'm not a clock tower agent. At this point, I think of the clock tower itself kind of like a friend of mine that I'm trying to help all of its guys.
Well, so far, all the tower has told us is blue flame bad and you are sad. So,
I'm sad?
no, you're telling us we're sad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, did you guys not know you were sad?
No, I'm very aware.
Yeah,
The
we're
couch helps.
I mean, kind of. We're just getting really good at. We were getting really good at compartmentalizing. Kind of feels like the tower's cleaning up our history, tying up loose ends,
Telling us to stop putting things down as far as we can and then, ignoring it.
or chasing loose threads.
Well, and also you said that the owl told you its truth.
Right.
Well, if the clock tower sent you to me for anything, I would like to at least say maybe you should take that with a grain of salt. Whatever the owl showed you, I just as a different third-party observer to that fight, the owl hates the clock tower and hates you guys. And however justified it might be in all of the things that it knows and all of the things that have happened to it.
Its lens is that.
It seems the owl has been used as a tool to manage the free will of all the agents, which is not always good. Because free will, as you've learned, is one way or the other. Owl's been shot in the head for answering a question, and they've been thanked for answering a question. And I think eons and eons of dealing with that has just driven them mad, and the fact that they don't have free will of their own makes them mad. So,
Well, I mean, that's what makes all of us special. The owl and the clock tower don't have a choice.
right.
They were both created by whatever created everything else. Whatever created the soup, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
really know. But
Now they're just two forces of nature forced to exist under the same roof, it seems.
yeah, and the thing is that I might have fought my way to exist, and I'm a monster, definitionally, but that I don't want to be a monster morally. But I can make that choice. I'm not forced into being anything. And as much as it feels bad to have to be a clock tower agent, all of you don't have to be.
We did have this conversation not too long ago.
Oh, you had this one too.
Well, we were talking about retiring, and that none of us were really
By the
interested.
ocean.
Yeah.
No clarity. I do feel bad that they didn't have some sort of guardian for the owl in any of their worlds. I feel like that should have been a thought process that should have been made.
Look, maybe things are messed up, but until somebody figures out a way to fix them, we kind of have to do the best that we can every day.
Yeah.
We've been trying pretty hard on our last couple missions. The Blue Flame has been making it very difficult to...
Okay, so Barrett, if you don't mind me saying, so you guys have talked about this Blue Flame a lot, and you seem really upset about it. And I don't know a whole lot about... I'm not like a science guy or a magic guy at all. I'm like almost a glorified therapist at this point. But I do... That's an insult to therapists who actually had to go to school. I'm a skeleton guy that tries to make you guys
Like
have
a life coach.
You're experienced.
Yeah, I'm experienced in helping people who kind of don't know that they need help. But if the clock tower has shown you this blue light more than once, there's a reason.
Yeah.
The clock tower, for all of its faults, doesn't do anything without having a reason. And if you're being shown this light, until it's gone for good or whatever is happening, I expect that... Like, have you guys learned anything about the light?
I mean, lots. I mean, I have a whole journal, books on it. I mean...
Every time you faced it, have you learned something else?
Kind of.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
the main thing is I just wish the tower would just take us to wherever it's coming from. But it seems like usually it's given to or taken from an owl, an aspect, and then it uses the bones of the godly or us to power it. It deactivates all sorts of magic. It negates our watch. If we
So-
die under it, we die for real.
I can say for sure that if you have some sort of magic fire and you're feeding it your bones, like your guys' bones aren't normal.
No.
And
Oh,
if you feed a fire, especially something from the owl, your bones, that's like that's mortality, like turned into a fire. And you guys should not be mortal. The clock tower has one tool that it's able to give you guys to make everything easier for you, and it's the fact that if you fuck up, you get to try again. And that's really special for you because it means that you have an infinite tries to learn how to be better. But if this blue light is taking that away, if your bones are creating, like, real death, then that's a real problem. Maybe one that's bigger than you guys. And if this blue light is some sort of, like, problem that's getting out of hand that the clock tower can't handle, and it's putting you in charge, I'm really sorry for all of you, because that's a big ask.
It is. I don't even mind taking that ask, at least me personally. Not that I'd want to sign the rest of it up for it, but, like, I just wish maybe it can't, right? Maybe it has to go through this process of letting us come to that own conclusion. I just wish it would send us to where it's coming from,
Well,
right? Maybe we're not ready.
We
but-
kind of know where it's coming from. It's just how do we stop it? It's been spread everywhere. It's coming from the owl. The knowledge of it, the
First casting, everything comes from the owl. And
Yeah.
there's not really a way we can stop the owl.
heck, even apparently the Harvest Wars have been originated from the owl's actions. So maybe it's just a manifestation of the owl's hatred for the fucking tower.
Oh, right, a final curse. Of course, that would be the owl's, like, spite, right? Like,
Piece of resistance.
taking the one thing away from agents that makes them have to think about their actions, giving them mortality.
Yeah,
But-
if the owl has figured out a way to mess up the clock tower, you can be sure it's gonna do it.
And what more of a way to make every agent either never come back or, again, think about their actions.
I really hope that I get to every agent who's down enough before the owl does. Because when you're really upset, when something's really bad, you can do terrible things from a bad place. And I'd much rather be a funny skeleton man and let them punch me instead of punching themselves or people they care about. How are you doing, Trinket? Because I haven't seen you as much as I've seen these two, but you're also really quiet.
I was just thinking, I know why it's sending us specifically, and it's because of the lantern. It's because we have a tool that can be used against the blue light that other agents don't have. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is also because of the owl.
I see. Like the the light itself is because of the owl?
I think it's a similar process. I think the owl is probably the one who gave the information in the first place, like he's been doing in all of these worlds. She, it, they, whichever it is in this world.
That does make me worry about one thing. If your light and this blue light you're all talking about are connected, which one came first?
Definitely the blue.
But how long has Olm been around?
Yeah, time is kind of a.
Yeah, time is a weird soup, like the soup.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I think, from what I know about the soup, Olm did not come from the soup, nor did that thing from the Harvest Wars.
They were altered.
Yeah.
Pushed into that place.
And if something like that is this Olm or the thing from the Harvest Wars, it might be that the owl was figuring out how to do things better and better. And this is a problem.
Right.
I've talked a lot. Do you guys have any questions for me? Do you have anything that you need from me that I could do for you? Do you want to punch me?
Well, you exist everywhere at all, like, whenever, right?
I exist in a lot of places, yes. I try not to exist everywhere, because everywhere I don't exist is another place that I don't need to have a problem, so I will go pop into a world, help some ClockTower agents pop into a different world, help some ClockTower agents. It's kind of a more linear path for me, objectively.
Well, we're looking for someone in particular that actually has a flame of their own that doesn't fucking hate ClockTower agents.
It's an aspect that became a ClockTower agent.
So you're looking for this person, but the ClockTower hasn't sent you to them yet?
Not yet, no.
Just in places that have this other blue light.
Look, I know I'm kind of like Team ClockTower here, so maybe you should even take what I say with some, like, grain of salt bias.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, maybe if it hasn't sent you to this person you're looking for, it's not time for you to go find them.
Well, I'm wondering if they're in a place where the tower can't reach. They've built a place literally underneath the clock tower's nose. And they do everything in their power to ferry everything from worlds to build that place under the clock tower's nose. She can go, or they can go wherever they want, whenever they want.
They could with the mirror, but not
With the mirror.
Wait. Maybe we need to find the mirror then. I mean, we've been so caught out looking for Lucy, but
Castell had it before, so.
Castell had it before, but maybe we need to find Castell instead.
Maybe.
Maybe Castell is the person who's been looking. Maybe we've been tracking Castell's path. Maybe Castell's had to this blue light.
Look, I don't know what the clock tower has planned, but if it's been sending you on things and there's some sort of theme, then it's probably got a point. It's probably got a reason. And I don't know what that is, but I am worried that if you guys don't know what it is yet, you're gonna find out. And knowing the clock tower and knowing how these things go, you're probably gonna find out the hard way. And I would love to help you however I can. I just don't know that there's a lot I can do for you anymore. I think the truth is honestly all I can offer you.
Which we should take with a grain of salt.
Well, that's kind of the thing with everybody's truth, is that it's true to them, right?
Right. I've always really appreciated Skeleton King. I know, like, looking back at it now, it's like, definitely, you were doing your job, we were doing ours, but I really appreciate you being honest with us.
Yeah, I did kind of let you sneak up on me all that time ago.
I'm the same like Squint's like, there's no way in any world that I'd grab that staff from you.
No, I let you do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I waited until you all finally worked together.
Yeah.
And then I let you. It seemed like you guys were like really, really separated. Why you want to do Rock threw his sword at me? What a bad idea.
Is that how me and Grin killed you so many times?
You guys, yeah, I've seen you a lot, Barrett.
Seems like Barrett like, what do you mean?
Let's just put. I know Skeleton King more than I know you guys.
Let's say, look, I don't think I was ever there to help Grin, if I'm being honest.
He was the help. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, No, what I mean is that, I'm sorry, Barrett. Barrett's really grumpy, and he's, like, really a pessimist. But ever since Grin has been gone and he's been with you guys, he seems to be brightening up a whole lot. So, I don't know, maybe these guys are good for you.
I don't know. I get told that I'm really still awful at talking, so...
Yeah, but you're...
Not everybody has to be good at everything.
Yeah. You're shitty at talking to people, but you're pretty great at being an actual friend. Except for when you push her off a building or almost you killed by a minute.
I told you, the cap's a feather fall. I don't know. Just playing with the hand I got, I guess.
Skeleton King, you're a good friend. Thank you.
I wish I had a way to give you guys, like, my number or something.
Yeah.
We'll just get sad again, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get real sad. You have like, well, no, it won't even work that way because we won't be able to go back to this world. I was asking for like runes, or do you have a true name I can call you by, like anything like that?
I think Skeleton King is as close to a true name as I have. Skeleton Boss just didn't work the same for me.
Yeah.
I do just want to say that if you guys ever need me and the ClockTower sees fit, I'll be here. Well, not here, actually. And Skeleton King grabs the orb and holds it out to you guys and goes, yeah, you guys can get rid of this place, please. Whatever is supposed to be here, whatever the ClockTower is going to do to this world, this one's done. This one needs to go.
Time to prune the tree.
Yeah, I don't really know what happens to the world. I don't know. For all of the time I've known the ClockTower by way of all of you guys, and like, I mean all of you, like all of the agents ever, it feels like you guys are doing a really thankless job, but I think the ClockTower gets even less thanks for everything that it tries to do. And man, I know that if I was a big ominous clock thing in the soup or wherever it is, I'd feel pretty bad if everyone hated me too.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing me a real favor getting rid of this place. So I hope that I don't have to see you again. But if you need me, and Skeleton King nods.
I'll look into it. Maybe see if I can't find a way to bring you into the world. Oh well. Either way, it's good seeing you, Skeleton King.
It's good seeing you guys too.
Oh, and I guess if you see any other ClockTower agents, down on their luck, there is a place called Haven.
How do you get there?
We're working on it.
Okay, well...
Well, it's you gotta get like the blue flame from the owl, the galaxy give it to you, or a flame like trinket, but it's through your wardrobe. You go down a big tree.
You need like a flame to get through the soup?
You need a flame to get through the dark.
Yeah.
Or else you get torn to pieces.
By yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will work.
We'll get back to you on it. We're working on it.
Well, I mean,
It's
like, if
down
you
there,
just need a
but-
light to help, I could do this maybe.
And Skeleton King reaches in his eye socket and like pulls the green light that is his eyeball and like goes and pulls it out, and it's a little tiny green flame. And goes like,
You guys got like a stick or something?
Won't that hurt you?
I didn't.
Reaches into their
Pockets.
Oh, wait, here.
and Skeleton King goes and cracks a rib off, and then like puts the fire on the end of the rib, and you see it like turn into a little tiny torch, and he goes,
I don't know if that'll work, but here you go.
Sam grabs it,
We can test it.
grabs it, almost lets go and goes, I'd like to keep this. Hold on to it. I'd like to keep this. Hold on to it. I'd like to keep this. I suppose.
You can poke it 3 times.
I mean, it's like kind of dim.
Ah.
It's not the best light.
and Skeleton King goes like bonk bonk and hits his skull, and then the little light that is his like right eye goes and like flames up again, and he goes,
But like, maybe if you can help other ClockTower agents, that would make me happy.
Yeah, if you can give them light too, that would work, I guess.
So what? I just give people a light and I tell them to go through a wardrobe?
Yeah. There's a wardrobe you have to push aside. There's a door there.
So there's a door behind. This seems overly complicated.
There's a wardrobe in the tower. Go behind the wardrobe, down the ladder.
With
Down
the light.
ladder and
Carry the light.
with the light.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can, guys.
Specifically for agents.
I hope
who
it
seem-
works. I wish we had a way to like test this and then figure out if it works.
Yeah.
I mean, well, there's a way.
True. Well, kind of.
Yeah, he just pulls out his watch and goes, "We haven't finished the mission yet."
Oh, you guys gonna like go back to your tower and test it?
We can test it,
We'll
yeah.
be back in like less than a moment.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll wait here for you.
It'll be like we actually didn't leave. So, yeah, let's get to it.
One sec. Click.
And then, like a crushing wave, you guys wake up back in the tower on the couch. Except now, when you look over, next to the wardrobe, on the wall, there is a sconce with a torch in it. But the torch is like a full-sized, like pick it up and hold it above your head torch. But instead of being made out of wood, it is made out of bone, and the fire of the torch is green.
Well,
Here,
Barrett,
hold-
can
yeah,
you
hold
do
on.
Can I test it?
Yeah, sure.
I want to know. And Jaeger walks over, grabs the torch, pulls it off.
You pick up the torch, and when you hold it up and you go in its light, you guys see Jaeger as just a skeleton.
Hey,
Whoa!
what does Jaeger's bones look like?
They're all marbled with silver and gold, like little lines.
We've seen bones before.
I'm blinged up. Look at me go. I'm
Jaeger,
so
you
shiny.
don't feel any different.
Do I look down and
You
see my
see
own bones?
your own bones. Yeah, but you don't look any different.
I'm so blinged out.
Like bedazzled, yeah.
Yeah.
You've also lost some weight.
Shut up. Anyway. I mean, it works. That's good.
Well, we don't know that yet. I mean, step through the wardrobe.
Oh, okay. And Jaeger walks through the wardrobe into the dark.
We never saw him again.
You walk into the dark, and you see the green light illuminate the attic.
It works.
Wow.
Oh no, huh?
Okay.
And it's like it's specifically for like agents who are feeling really depressed.
That seems to work wonders.
Yep. One sec. Jaeger walks over to the trapdoor, lifts it up.
You see, because you guys have already gone down your tree, that it's just a straight, like 7-foot drop into the woods at the bottom of it.
Yeah, we're good.
Perfect.
As the skeleton looks up at you, like, do I have green lights in my eyes as well?
Yeah.
The skeleton looks at you guys with the green lights in his eyes and goes, "Hell yeah." You can't see it, but he's smiling.
I guess we'll just have to give Haven some warning that some skeletons may be coming their way in the near future.
This is true.
I think once you get the actual Haven bit, it's fine, right? They don't carry their torches around.
No, but they're still going to see flaming skeletons walking out of the woods, and they're all ClockTower agents, some of them veterans. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Are any of you gonna like walk near Jaeger at all? Or are you guys just all sitting on the couch observing?
I'm sitting on the couch.
I'd probably stood up, but because I had to go open
Yeah.
the wardrobe. I guess, yeah, if you're walking out of the wardrobe, I'm going to like be close to you when I close it.
I walk out, yeah.
As soon as Jaeger is holding the light and you walk within the like radius of the light, you two are a skeleton.
Weird. I go to touch my, like, where my...
You feel your clothes. Like you
Okay.
feel your arm, your meat. It's like an X-ray light.
Okay. Huh.
Jaeger puts it back on the wall. All right, let's
You put it back on the wall and it's like the effect goes away completely. You guys are just back to normal.
I will close the wardrobe. Yeah, I guess we just gotta let him know. And we can get back to Skeleton King, tell him it's a success.
make sure you wind it forward until that point where we were at just then.
No problem.
It's very heavy talk. I don't want to do it again.
I agree.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's get back to Skeleton King then, as I reel the watch.
And you're just gonna go in like you never left, right?
yeah.
Okay. So you click the pocket watch, and then Skeleton King goes,
It has been 100 years. Where have you been? I'm kidding. It was a joke. Yeah.
Wait, you know when we were reset?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I'm like outside of time. So.
Yeah, you remembered when he mentioned it over in
I played pretend a lot for ClockTower agents, where like I pretend that I reset to and that I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I'm very strong. I don't know that the ClockTower could actually get rid of me if it wanted to.
Or it'd be like a whole struggle.
I've definitely tried a couple times, so yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is that like, I don't think the ClockTower wants to get rid of me, and it sounds cheesy to say, but I believe in the ClockTower, so I think it's doing the right thing.
As I like give an eye roll look to Sam as he says that.
Sam like.
Oh wait, but did it work?
Yeah.
It's sick.
So you can.
I can help guys even better now. So what do I say? I say behind the wardrobe there's a door and there's darkness, but if I give them my little green eye light, they'll be fine.
Well, it turns us into skeletons, like.
Oh really? Like without ripping your skin off?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was like.
I can still feel my clothes and like my skin's still there, but all I can see is bone.
Also, do you know our bones are like really cool looking? Like we have like a lot of like gold and stuff.
Sparkly.
Yeah.
That's great. Guys, I can't explain enough how if I can give
You might want to
you
tell
guys a way to like help.
You might want to tell Notes to write that down, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, he's actually just like a part of me. I know that kind of takes the bit away, but
Man.
yeah.
I'm like super kind of like disappointed, like shit.
I know. You want me to just pretend that Here, 1 second. Hey, Notes, come back in.
And then the hooded skeleton comes in and goes,
I wasn't listening to anything, sir. I have no idea what's going on.
and Skeleton King goes,
I need you to write some things down, but we'll wait for our friends to leave first, okay? So get ready to take notes after this.
as Notes goes,
Yes, sire, that is my entire purpose. I take notes.
That does make me feel better. I will be honest.
Okay, I'll just keep the bit up for you. Just the next time we meet. As Notes goes, what bit?
As I like give Skeleton King like a nod, like, yeah. All right.
But I have one other question before you guys take this thing.
Sure.
Where does my this fire I'm giving? What is it? What's it doing? Where are they going?
It leads to somewhere that when we get tired of doing the job.
Yeah, you have to forget everything.
Yeah. In this case, you don't have to. You can stay at a place with other agents and just live.
And you don't have to quit either. You can go down and come back as much time as you want.
You can just take a break.
Take a break.
That's so good for you guys.
It's a vacation.
While maintaining your agency, basically.
And I can help people get down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By doing exactly what you just did.
My only concern is I really want to believe it's a good thing. I just don't know how long it will last. Hopefully with more people. The problem is they're running out of things. The main way they got stuff is by new people joining. But since the main person before us, the way to get down there is gone, they're running out of stuff. Running out of new stuff. So I think...
Well, I mean, you guys just taught me that I was able to help people get there, so
now.
Maybe there's other things. Maybe there's other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, maybe the ClockTower didn't send you to me for me to help you. Maybe you guys just needed to help me. This is great. I've learned a new part of myself that I didn't know I could do.
Yeah.
This is huge.
I definitely give it to, or at least talk to, especially all the agents who came from that Harvest Wars thing.
I'm gonna go give it to some people right now.
Yeah.
But,
we should go
you
let
guys
them know that people are gonna look like skeletons coming in. And
you can also just tell them that when they come down, to warn people that they're okay, they're not just a skeleton.
Yeah, I just say that, well, are they really skeletons? Does it make you for real a skeleton?
It makes you look like a skeleton.
It shows your skeleton.
Yeah.
I think it's like an X-ray lab.
That's so cool.
It's really nice.
I wonder if you could see through walls with it. Anyways.
Man, I'm so neat. I didn't even know how cool I was.
It's true. You are pretty awesome.
That's great.
Skeleton King holds the globe out to you guys.
Is it that time already?
I mean, we could hang out for as long as you want.
We got 3 more hours.
They'll just send more agents.
Actually, no, wait. Pause. He remembers us, so we could technically redo this a couple times and still hang out.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know if there's a problem if you just redo a mission over and over again.
Eventually.
Oh, have you guys? Is this a thing?
Yeah.
Have you've already?
Sam glances at Barrett, glances back, glances at Barrett, glances back.
Same.
Maybe. Yeah.
Notes goes,
What are we talking about, sire? I'll tell you later. Shush. It's fine.
We'll just stick to the bit then.
Skeleton King nods at you, and then holds globe to you. Goes,
Do you want to do it? Does anybody want to do it?
Has anybody not done it yet?
I've never done it before, but...
Of course, then.
I mean, this is also a perfect place because you've been wanting to test some crap out? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, so here, Scam like grabs onto the globe. Skeleton King, because we were looking for direction anyways. I know that I can cast some runes, but I just need to make a gateway between worlds. We were trying to find a way to get to.
I thought you guys had one of those.
Yeah, but it's it sounds really silly when I say it out loud, but an unregulated gateway between worlds, one we can choose if we want to go back to a place before.
I can see how you would want that.
Yeah, but it's also like wanting without. It's like saying like, man, I wish I had infinite thing, and then you're getting crushed by infinite thing.
I will say, I think you might need to be careful, Sam, because sometimes when you think you want to destroy a whole world, you really don't.
Right.
You really are sure that that's what you want, and yet you want everybody to be skeletons. But like, sometimes what you think you really, really want is not good, and it's not really what you want at all.
We've had this talk before, yeah.
I'm getting there. It's
you know what,
hard.
Sam? I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I've seen a lot of growth.
It's really hard.
Have you drank an alcohol yet? Because last time we were together, you were going to, but then the owl scared you.
I don't think so. No, I have. It was an alcohol not from this world, and it made my whole face numb.
Is it good? I've never had an alcohol. I can't taste anything.
It's a good in theory, bad in actual, I'd rather you hold on to the idea of how good alcohol would taste.
Some things are always better in your imagination than they are in practice.
It really is, though.
It also depends on who makes it, I guess.
Yeah, I like whiskey. Whiskey was nice.
Are you sure you don't want to punch me before you go, Trinket?
No. I mean, I don't want to punch you.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good.
Sam holds onto the globe and I think it's the first time Sam ever held onto a globe before.
It feels incredibly heavy, and not in a weight way, but as if you were holding an object that was worth so much money that if you dropped it, your entire life would be destroyed. It feels important. It feels tied to everything. And there is this deep, deep sense that something about it is very wrong. And you feel like you are able to crush the globe in your hands. And there is a feeling that comes with crushing that globe, but describing what it is almost impossible.
Sam holds onto the globe and then really hones in on that. Kind of that feeling they got when they were looking out into the soup, that feeling of the tower, and really tries to feel all of these little
Roll an insight.
15.
It feels like you're answering a question, but you don't know what that question is, and you're not even sure how you're answering it.
Mm-hmm. And then as a last little thing, Sam kind of thinks back to the direct message from the tower being I can't, there are rules. And kind of very lightly under their breath says, I know you can't talk to me, but I believe in what you're doing. Thanks for steering us right. And my answer is yes. Yes, this world needs to go. And then Sam crushes it.
And as you do, you all feel that the mission has been completed. You hear the clock tower chiming in the distance, and Skeleton King gives you all a little wave, and notes waves to Trinket the exact same way that the skeleton in the catacomb waved to Trinket. And then the world disappears, and you guys are back sitting on the couch in the clock tower.
Hey, it's me, Ellie again. This episode was a bit of a weird and honestly wholesome experience for me. As I mentioned before, I'm moving. When I recorded this episode, I knew it was necessary for the story. Well, as necessary as Skeleton King is. But as I edited it, sitting at my desk, with all of my notes for the show stripped off my walls and most of my room and life in boxes around me, hearing Skeleton King's words of encouragement to the agents made me feel better. That despite everything being so crazy, that it might work out in the end. That everything's going to be okay. There's a reason. And as hopeful as that is, I hope that it had a similar effect on any of you listening who needed to hear something like that. We're quickly coming up on the end of the season. And while I'll keep saying it over and over again, thank you for listening and supporting us throughout this journey. The show is here for you. Now, on to credits. Barrett was played by Bink. Sam was played by Cal. Trinket was played by Kball. Jaeger was played by Trent. And I, Ellinthris, was your DM. The editing of the show is done by Cal and myself. Thank you, Cal, for all the hard work you do to keep the show going. The show is funded by our patrons on Patreon. Thank you for all your constant and continued support. If you would like to donate to help the show keep going, please head over to our Patreon and become a patron today. If you would like to join the ClockTower community, you can go to our Discord server, where fans and the cast alike are able to chat. If you want to learn more about the art behind ClockTower, you can head over to our art and animation YouTube channel. The voice of our disclaimer is Valik, Donahew. The ClockTower test on our website was programmed by Mike LeMay. Most of the music for the show is done by Who's Music. Contact them if you're interested in commissions. Additional music and FX provided by Andrew Smith and Cal. All links to our collaborators and their websites can either be found in the episode description or on our website, clocktoweragent.com. Thank you again for listening. ClockTower Season 2, Episode 67, will be out for all of our early episode patrons on December 12th, and will release publicly on December 19th. Till then, time's ticking. See you in the ClockTower.